Hello everybody, welcome to another video. We've come today to Attenborough Nature Reserve to test out the OM-1 with the 75-300 lens. So, I'll take you through a wander, see if I can get some wildlife shots, and I'll let you know how I get on. Yeah, unfortunately it is quite windy today, but hopefully we'll be able to hear me okay. Put a bit of a muff on the GoPro, so we'll see what it comes out like. But obviously there's quite a lot of birds pairing up at the moment, and the geese are being really noisy with it. But Attenborough itself is basically built on an old quarry site, and it's just one absolute wren in the background just gives a lovely call. It's just a fantastic site. There's so much wildlife here. It's run by Notts Wildlife Trust. I'll pop a link down below to the website so you can have a look. We're actually members on there. It's not too expensive to actually join, but it really helps them out. They look after a lot of sites around here, so yeah, well worth a look if you want to take a look around that and see if you can help them out. But good, keep on wandering. And like I said, masses of birds around at the moment, so it's the ideal time. It's an ideal test. The 75-300 lens, I'd say it's definitely on par with the Sigma 150-600. Paired with the OM-1, it just seems to be a stunning combination. It's not the clearest in the world. It does suffer a little bit from flaring, but as long as you're careful, you can get away with it. It's not too bad at all. Just keep that shutter speed up, and you can get some lovely shots. But so carry on wandering. We'll just go to a section where there seems to be a lot of blue tits around, so I'm going to take a few shots and see what we can see. So my first thoughts on the new OM-1. Very fast. Focusing speed's incredible on it. The viewfinder is looking like as if you're looking at HD TV. Absolutely fantastic. The only thing that I've yet to try is the proper bird tracking. Tried it a little bit yesterday on some local feeders. Quite impressive, but the conditions were really weird. It's really strong wind, and basically the birds weren't staying still long enough really to sort of gain a decent shot. So that's why I've come down to Attenborough. There's a lot of wetland around here, a lot of the wild birds are sort of in the woodland, and all the sort of the wildfowl as well as out. So we're going to sort of keep wandering through and see what we can find. But so far, with a couple of shots I've taken, the tracking has been absolutely spot on. I mean, I'm not expecting to get perfect results every time. That's never going to happen. No matter how good the AI is, it's still going to move out slightly when you take the shot. It's just the nature of it. But with what we're seeing through the very few shots I've taken, it's absolutely bang on when it actually sort of does get the shot. So carry on wandering and see what we can find. I can hear Jeff chaps. I'm going to see if I can spot that. Now just come a little way along the path, there's a section just here that's got a load of grey tits and blue tits, and very unusual. We've just had a grey tit feeding out of Tracy's hand, but I'll pop a shot of that up now for you. But it's really unusual. So we've had robins feeding out of hands before, but it's unusual to get the tits coming down. But really nice to see, and you know, cracking little coloration on it as well. So let me know what you think in the comments. Yeah, so it's a pretty fantastic area there. A load of little posts with some feed on, and like I said, we managed to get the great tits eating out of hands again. Really unusual. But we'll carry on wandering. Initial thoughts on sort of using the camera, absolutely stunning. I think this is quite a good test for it because the light's not great, it's quite overcast. There's quite a lot of grey areas. It seems to keep on raining as well at the moment, so yeah, it's a good test for it. So we'll keep on going and see what else we can find. There's a amazing what you actually find on the path as you're walking along as well. This one just popped in for a bit of a feed, but obviously quite used to the people. Crack on. I've got a date with a cup of coffee, I think, at the visitor centre. So the kit that I bought was the OM system OM-1, but I actually went for the lens kit. Main reason being the 12 to 40 Pro lens that comes with it, which is the new one, which is the revision 2 that OM system have released. Essentially, buy with the kit, you kind of getting the lens half price, which is a bit of a no-brainer for them really. And the lens is absolutely top quality as well, because it is the Pro range, so it made sense to go for it. Now, decision time. What am I going to do with the Canon side of things? Well, I've already sold the bazooka, the 150-600 Sigma. I was having problems handling it, so it left me in pain, so it kind of made sense to get rid. It was one of those things where having the ability to go out and take the shots is great, but leaving me in pain afterwards really wasn't very great at all. So that sort of decision was made. Like I said, the 75-300 that I'm running on the Olympus is almost as good as what I was getting with the Sigma. So the trade-off really is more the fact that I've got a lightweight, portable setup that I can take absolutely anywhere and not really worry about it. So that's the decision that I made on that one. So the next decision that I'm going to have to make is what I'm going to do with the rest of the Canon gear. It's something I'll probably make over the next few weeks, that sort of decision. At the moment, I'm swinging towards sticking with the Olympus, but the big test will be try this 12 to 40 lens, see what it's like actually out in the field, and see if it's at least as good as the Canon L series. Then that'll probably actually sway it for me, I think. So I've made his way round to the other side of Attenborough now. We're just down by the Kingfisher hide. Now, if we could get a Kingfisher today, that'd be the icing on the cake. The absolute perfect test for the camera. But that was louder than I was expecting to come through as well. If we could get one of those, it'd be absolutely brilliant, but I'm not expecting it. They're very, very elusive. It's unusual that you can get one sort of still enough to get the shots at the best of times, and it's incredibly busy today, so I can't really see it happening, but obviously we'll take a look round. Initial thoughts on battery life with the new camera. Yesterday went out, took 200 shots. Now the CP rating for the battery is 350 shots, but it's not real world. The thing I found, especially using the OM-1, was if I was actually going to take a shot, I'd rattle off a run of shots, have a quick look at it, and just flip the camera off. I wouldn't leave it on at all. I mean, today I've taken sort of 191 shots so far. I'm at 76% battery. I mean, going on the CP rating, I should be well and truly halfway down, if not a bit more. So I think the battery life is going to be very good on it. I'm just waiting for the second battery that came through with the camera to turn up. But I'll get more of an idea once I do a few more shots. Hope you enjoy this little wander around Attenborough Nature Reserve though. Give you some first thoughts on what I think of the OM-1. At the moment, yeah, I'm blown away with it. It's really, really good. Obviously I do a few more tests of the different modes and a few different bits and pieces, but yeah, this may be the point where I sort of move to Micro Four Thirds. But obviously we'll see how things go, and like I say, watch this space and see what comes up. But as always, if you can sort of drop a like below, it'd be really good. and comment below if you need to as well, so I can get back to you as soon as I can if you want to know anything. So right now, go and enjoy the birds and sort of see if there's anything else around. But as always, thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.